Hi, it's Ileana. So I have been asked several questions recently about what I have been doing. So I'm just going to review some of the interesting questions and answers. Could you comment about how you see Jesus' role in the Bible? Regarding Jesus Christ, the Bible in John chapter 1 forward states that Jesus created everything. There are several scriptures in the New Testament that point to the God of the Old Testament being Jesus before being born in the flesh. From what I know cosmically about Jesus, he is part of Source Creator's energetic frequency in the Creator being galactic cosmology. But what is termed God is created by the various versions of the Bibles is a term or label which is part of religions. It's a name given which is actually a frequency of a light being that has infinite creation abilities that created other creator beings like Jesus, for example. I think that Jesus is one of the creator beings who helped to make part of universal creation and physicality. Are crystalline structures grown or manufactured? The crystalline structures can be grown through natural frequency oscillation waveforms of energy refraction, so they can be grown naturally, like the processes of the earth. Crystalline blocks of stone, crystalline whole crystal pyramids can be grown. There are extraterrestrials who can do it through energy and frequency oscillation, as well with lasers. And they can also be manufactured through replication processes of identifying the original components of the crystalline matrices and chemical compositions to replicate the dynamics of the crystals and their properties to literally manufacture different crystalline buildings, different crystalline structures like pyramids. So yes, it can be done in different ways. How do you grow a pyramid? Some extraterrestrial beings are able to energetically grow crystalline pyramids by knowing the cosmic properties of different crystalline compounds that when mixed together can build solid state or liquid state crystals, even giant pyramids, like what is in Antarctica. Were the Antarctica pyramids built as an outpost or part of a great civilization that lived down there? The Antarctica pyramids were built as part of an outpost system and also several large Atlantean cities in Antarctica, since the crystalline pyramids were part of a power generation system for zero-point energy sources to provide energy to power the cities and the outpost. So it was both. It was part of an outpost system and part of several cities in Antarctica built by the Atlanteans and the Sirians. The underwater bases domes, what are they made out of? Transparent aluminum like the spires in the moon? Does the energy source create a magnetic bubble that neutralizes the force and pressure of the H2O, similar to traveling on a ship and how that neutralizes the G-forces? The underwater bases / domes can be made of various different materials for what can look like transparent plexiglass substances or transparent aluminum. Yes, the domes do create a protective shielding system by the dome structure itself, as well as having a type of a magnetic bubble that neutralizes the force and pressure of the H2O. Question number 6 was very interesting. How could you have recently visited Antarctica in your physical body? That is not possible. Are you lying? You don't tell the truth, do you? Jaya, my Arcturian guide, is able to open up the natural portal systems and take me to visit different places on Earth, like the continent of Antarctica. Jaya is a female Arcturian, so she can portal travel. She doesn't need spaceships to do this. She could portal her herself anywhere she wants, and she can take me with her through the portal system. She can open natural portals. The cosmic web is connected to portals, so she can do this. She has this ability. As well, I can travel to various places on Earth and other planets in my light body. So I can go myself to investigate places like Antarctica that has the crystalline pyramids. So I can go myself to investigate places like Antarctica that has the crystalline pyramids. I'm not lying about what I saw and experienced on my recent trip to Antarctica. The crystalline pyramids look a certain way in how the crystalline structures of the pyramids were created and are interconnected together. And showing images of those reference likenesses, I can only do that based on what I had seen of the physical pyramids. So the first two pyramids that I saw were grayish and green. One of them glowed green because there was a refraction process on the crystalline outer substance of the pyramid and inner. The other one was gray. It had a slight glow. And the other four pyramids that I saw, they were glowing silver whitish on the outside. So those were the colors, and you can tell there's a crystalline structure. It's not built out of limestone bricks or blocks stacked together. It's crystalline, solid crystalline surfaces, not bricks. If I had not seen the pyramids for myself in Antarctica, I could not have described them or shown what they even look like. So as well as the holographic technology. I saw 2 sets of pyramids that were grayish and green, and 4 more sets of crystalline pyramids that were silver and white in color. In total, I saw 6 crystalline pyramids on my trip with Jaya. And it took me hours to even find what these pyramids look like as images, to show what that looks like, what these objects look like. It took 2 hours just to find it and put it in a visual presentation to show everybody. Because what I see, I also try my best to describe what I see physically and show you guys images of what that looks like, reference likeness images, so you can visualize the process of what I had seen. It is something that is very unique and special, how these crystalline pyramids look like. They have interconnected crystalline sections, interconnected together. They're very big and tall. They're even bigger than the Egyptian pyramids, these crystalline ones in Antarctica. They had cities, they had outposts, they had citadels. Atlantis was really advanced in its technologies in crystalline sources, what they used to build things in Antarctica. So there was an Atlantean civilization there. Thank you so much, and namaste.